Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Battle Network Legacy Collection Volume 2. We finally reached the second half of this game, of this series. In this collection, we got Battle Networks 4, 5, and 6, each with 2 versions. We have Battle Network 4, Red Sun and Blue Moon, Battle Network 5, Team Proto Man and Team Colonel, and Side Beast Falazar and Greiger. So, in terms of what I've been doing on my own time with Battle Network, I've been playing Blue Moon for Battle Network 4, Team Proto Man for Battle Network 5, and as you can see, I was torn. I was really torn which one of these I was going to do on stream. I settled on 6 being my own personal file for practice, but Greiger is going to be our mainstream just because I have many things to say about Greiger. There are also things we're going to be doing. Red Sun's going to have a little bit of fuckery going around with it, but I'll talk about that later. But first, let's take a quick second. I meant, just because I talked about it back during Megaman Battle Network Legacy Collection 1, let's talk about the special skin. So we have normal Mega Man and the special skin.
I think you should use a dark chip. Got ya! Did I scare ya? Dark Mega sure is spooky, huh? You can change my appearance by pressing setting.
Is Dark Mega Man. We'll talk more about him later, but I really do like the subdued color scheme of Dark Mega.
All right, let's go.
Let's enter Mega Man Battle Network 4. So I've mentioned before, Battle Network 4 has some weird tomfuckery going on in terms of its content. The Battle Network 4 is designed for 3 runs. We're only doing 1. But there are some specific stuff I want to show off. So I will be aiming... I'll be talking about that later though. Also, new sprite style! So we've gone to a much more simplified sprite style. Like, they're not as tall. But I am very partial to this style because this is the style that they use in Battle Networks 5 and 6. Battle Network 5 in particular being my very first Mega Man game. Well, not Mega Man game, my very first Battle Network game. My first Mega Man game was X5. Yeah, that guy's like very much of a stick in the mud. Okay. Everyone had a dream. It's interesting that Battle Network 4 here has such a focus on space, because that would come back in Mega Man Star Force, which is, again, another series I would love to talk about, but I'm waiting. We might see a Star Force Legacy Collection being the only other remasters, well, Legacy Collections Capcom would can have going forward is Star Force and Legends. And Legends is just 2 games. I'm also checking because I did some modding on my PS3 in particular. I did the baby's first modding on it. I just swapped out the hard drive. The first one was 60 gigabytes. My entire hard drive on this PS3 was taken up by Dynasty Warriors Gundam Reborn. I need the larger hard drive for Quest for Booty and Crack of Time. And here they are. Our two legends, well, not our two legends, our two heroes are back. Lan Hikari and Megaman.exe. So yeah, okay, quickly talk about, I'm gonna pause just so we don't hear the beeping of the PET. Talking about something with Battle Network 4. Battle Network 4 is very much a clean slate in terms of, like, the overall narrative. There isn't a connection really to Battle Networks 3 or 2, where Battle Networks 1, 2, and 3 are all very much a set of games caused by Wily. Battle Network 4 would go into a clean slate, much with the fact that we now have this new sprite style. It's a good starting point. So if you are choosing a place to start for Battle Network, 1, 2, and 3 are really good. I have made my opinions of them very known. But 4, 5, and 6 are closer to what you'll see in some of the more recent PvP scenes. In particular, I think 6 is like where it's all happening right now. Also, let's talk about the new PET. This is, I believe, the PET Advanced model. This one was featured in Mega Man Access, which was the anime that introduced Cross Fusion. Quickly talk about Mega Man here. Stats, as you can see, are similar to Battle Network 3, so Navicuss is still a thing. Yeah, I know, SP records won't be saved. This is also the introduction of patch cards. So, we'll talk about this later. But patch cards as a whole are... These were cards you could scan with the e-reader, and you would get different bonuses based on them. So we had a bunch of patch cards here that would give, for example, permanent status effects. Like, some would increase HP, some would change panels. And this one just seems nightmarish to me. Custom 2, which is increase the cut, so we'd always have 7 ships. Mega Folder 2. This is utterly terrifying with Max Buster. We even have a few that actually change our Buster charges. So we have one that changes it to the Guts machine gun, into a cannon, mini bomber, heat shot, bubbler, Thunder 1. Though interesting with this, for some reason on the heat shot, there's a bubbler battle chip loaded. Or at least I think that's the bubbler battle chip. It's either that or it's a heat shot. We got Thunderball, Sword, and Spreader. And then we have a few that just changed the PET's color. Which, actually, I'm going to use this one. There you go. Just because I'm not a fan of that red. If we also go in, we can see we got another set of cards here that are all just HP. A couple that trigger ability activation. So ability activation was a thing back in Battle Network 3. If you had the right Navicuss program, you could hold back an X, and then you would use a shield. Only with the right Navicuss program. And I believe in Battle Network 2, if you had Wood Shield, I mean, if you had a shield side, then you could do it, but I'm not too sure on that one. Trap, Bug Bomb, and Crack Out. We have various effects of the Busters. We'll talk about this later. Weapon change, which would change the standard Buster into Guard or Crack Out. That is utterly terrifying. Giga Chip +1, a bunch of different charge shots again, and even changing Mega Man's color. The triple support, which is Rush, Beat, and Tango. So these three are very... Their names are very important to Mega Man. Rush, Beat, and Tango were Mega Man's support robots back in the original. Where Rush was his Robo-Dog, Beat would save you from falling. If you fell in a pit, Beat would grab you, and if I remember correctly, Tango would give you items. This one, for example, cannot be used online. Guard will always be active. Start with a life aura. Not using that, but it's a thing. Another couple chips. Pole, I think, is more important for something else, but not gonna talk about that for a while. Different PET color and Mega Man's color. If you use both these cards, Mega Man's Charge Shot becomes full custom, which is incredibly powerful. Talk about those later. The download chips are Prix Power G and Duo. And the special card is another weapon change into Mini Boomer. And we're going to use this one, actually. Because this one is a very special chip. The Z Saber. Reploid Sword cuts 3 times. If you can't make it out, that is 0 from Mega Man 0. Which I believe was on its... I actually don't know what title it was on by the time this came out. Talk about our battle chips. We got a couple new ones here. So we got familiars. We got the Cannon series. Airshot, which we had back in battle number 3. But now we have the Vulcan series of battle chips. A set of battle chips that I love and almost always use with my folder. Sword stays the same. Crack Out is a replacement for Panel Out. Instead of using a pickaxe, Mega Man just waves his hand and the panels break. And everything else is exactly the same. Yeah, this is just the standard email at the start of the game about, make sure you do your virus scans. Also, a little change also to talk about. Mega Man's icon no longer faces to the side. It now faces towards the screen. Just from my end. And here he is, Megaman.exe. Yup, we got 3 viruses and they're attacking Mr. Prog. Doing 2 different things. Leave that Mr. Prog alone. Actually, he's supposed to be Mr. Prog. Oh no. Battle routine set. Execute. So this is a battle network. Okay, I'm going to skip past this part because there's nothing new here. We know exactly how the custom window works. This is a battle network that I am more familiar with. This is actually, again, what I grew up with. I didn't play the original 3 until I was well into my teens. And I didn't play Battle Network 1 until I was in college. So you can imagine how much of a jarring experience that was. So, okay, you may notice that there's some new changes. In particular, that window in the upper left. We'll talk about that later. It's just something I'm saying a lot, but there's a reason. Everything else here, like, behaves exactly the same. But you may notice we got a counter hit in that ring. Well, I can explain that now. I think I'll let Dr. Hikari explain it. Give me 1 second. Trying to get stuff going on this. Here's round 2. Okay, so yeah, this is gonna talk about the area steal wide sword combo. You know, same letter, you can use the same ship, blah blah blah. And then of course asterisks are free. The general gameplay has not changed between the two versions, or between all the games. Though I will say, this is where they start getting a little bit more, I wouldn't say particular, this is where they start messing around a little bit more with, like, version exclusive stuff. Yeah. Now, let's talk about counter and full synchro. So yeah, there's an emotion window down in the upper left. It'll show Mega Man's emotion. Yeah. If it's Mega Man here with his battle mask, it means he's calm. Yeah, Mega Man takes a lot of damage, he gets anxious. And if you manage to land a counterattack, you'll enter full synchro. While in full synchro, Mega Man will deal double damage with any battle chip. So these air shots will deal 40 damage instead of 20. I should have done that in a different order. Oh, no, it worked. Yeah. So this makes countering a much bigger deal when battling, because you don't need to kill a virus to counter hit. So, say you manage to counter hit an enemy, Mega Man will enter full synchro and deal double damage next time. You can only do full synchro with a battle. You cannot do, you can't do, like, for example, you know, oh, I hit with this, like, I hit with a buster and enter full synchro. That won't happen. It has to be with, say, a cannon or a spreader. His ignition system is broken. No food! Okay, so with that, he's giving us some Zenny. Let's go on to the net. So yes, just because it's another thing to talk about, new Mega Man game, that of course means new net. Lands PC now has a little bit more of a soccer theme going for it. Yes, welcome to the net. The roads are much wider compared to Battle Networks 3 and 2. I kind of like it, but again, it's another thing. I'm more partial to what we would get in Battle Network 5. And I'm definitely partial to what we get in Battle Network 6. So if you are not sure where you have to hit for a counter, Vulcan is really good because any of its shots can trigger a counter. Also, no, having full synchro will not affect recovery chips, and using them will not cause you to lose your full synchro. Some enemies, the tell for full synchro is really obvious. Others, not so much. The other thing to talk about, if you have full synchro, a really good strategy is to load up a powerful battle chip, and then as many attack plus chips you can, and then it'll go base damage plus damage, and then the multiplier. So that is how you do stupidly high amounts of damage. The other thing to talk about that they've moved around, bug frags are still a thing, but the way they work now is, if I remember correctly, as you battle, there is a chance that mystery data will appear on the battlefield. That will give you... Yep, there it is. Speak of the devil. You have to destroy all the viruses, but that the mystery data survive. And inside mystery data on the battlefield might be a lot of Zenny, might be a rare battle chip, and it might be, of course, bug frags. Bug frags are used for some really powerful programs, some really powerful battle chips. Let's see what you got. Oh, you're not open yet. Okay, they really made sure you cannot spend that money. There's actually a lot of neat things in Battle Network 4 in particular. It's considered the black sheep of the Battle Network games. Like, a lot of people usually consider Battle Network 4 to be the worst. I'll be honest, I'm really partial to its sprite work, and a lot of opinions of Battle Network 4, some of its gameplay problems, it had gameplay problems on the original Game Boy. In particular, it was really slow in terms of its combat. They seem to have changed that with this re-release. Also, fun fact, little thing to talk about with Vulcan really quick, it does do backdraft. I don't know what kind of... It hits rear... Whatever it hits, it'll hit behind also. So it's piercing damage. Also, by the way, we checked, Megaman will still have the ring around him. So yes, if you finish a battle in full synchro, it will carry over. There's a chip I never really used. Some more money. Also, the guard battle chip's a thing, and it's... You know that the way I've been, like, saying I've been having an issue with guard, like, I keep thinking it's supposed to work differently? This is why. I mean... Yeah, no, it might be expensive, but, like... I just got, like, a fourth of that from mystery data. That didn't even put a dent in my, the starting income I've already got. Also, by the way, if you are playing Blue Moon, I would recommend collecting a couple electric chips here. They will come in handy. Let me change the border for right now. Let's switch to... Also, okay, it's really hard to see. Like, there's not... Let me see if I can do it. Okay, you can't see it. So the thing is about this border, it depicts a battle. Actually, no, it's two different souls. My fault. So there's a lot of weird stuff that went on like during Battle Network 4. Well, Battle Networks 4, 5, and 6 in particular, though it ties more into the manga. What I thought that was artwork of Beast Base, which, yes, that is a thing. Base has both Beast and Hub style. Because in the manga, Base uses the Get program to copy Mega Man's Hub style. He also would eventually use it to absorb Falazar. It's actually kind of crazy looking, and I love it. So also, you may notice our town here has gone through a complete revamp. It's actually been completely remapped, and this is the style we will have for the rest of the game, from 4 to 6. Yeah, it actually would not hurt to walk around town to really talk about the changes. So first off, Higsby's has been moved over here. Meilu's house is still next door to Land. That's consistent. But now Dex's house is over here. And also, instead of the school, this is Yai's house. Yeah, okay, we gotta talk to everyone. So, everyone here is gonna be... I'm gonna skip past all their dialogue. It's pretty much stuff... This is, again... Battle Network 4 feels like it's a good, fresh start if you've never played Battle Network before. Also, yeah, don't forget your regular chip. Though the only thing I'm gonna leave it right now, because the only thing I could set with it is pretty much crack out. I don't even care for that chip. Welcome to Electown. I'll be honest, I do think they take advantage of the new sprite style. Because if I remember correctly, I believe this is where we made the switch to the Game Boy Advance. Like, Mega Man Battle never had the blocky... okay, for those who don't remember the Game Boy, they did not have, like, the large blocky cartridges. They were always the smaller ones. But I think there was a hardware setup. I'll be honest, I wasn't too big into learning about hardware and specs at the time of the Game Boy. I was, like, 6. My thing was, it played games, it had Mega Man, I was good. I spent so much time playing Mega Man and Sonic Advance on my Game Boy. Oh hey, there's some familiar faces. Sure, let's go check on Roll and Glide. Also, Land's got a new animation for jacking in. Oh, you're a weird looking Abby. Let's see what we got over here. Ooh, regular memory up 1. Okay. Yeah, so there's a couple issues every so often where like portraits don't change. It's minor, but you know we can live with it. I do think most of this game's development time went into the new sprites. And to be honest, like, the changes to the battleships are really good. Yeah, this is there always seems to be some reason to write out Dr. Hikari at some point, which I guess like, I don't blame them for writing out Dr. Hikari. It makes sense, because if he was around, he kind of solved a lot of our problems. He does have more of a presence in Battle Network. I'll be honest, like, Battle Network 3 really used him very well. Battle Network 6 also uses him really well, and he's pretty much non-existent in some of the others. I wonder what's going on here. Well, I wonder if this is foreshadowing. So they actually had a net battle ban going on. But you know what? After everything with Alpha, it could very much have just... Well, that might be it for the cover. It could have just been to root out anything else left over by Wily. And yep, we've got another tournament. Welcome to the Den Battle Tournament. So, unlike Battle Network 3, where Battle Network 3 basically used the M1 Grand Prix up until its 3rd chapter, and even then it was kind of a non-entity in terms of the plot. It is the main plot of this game. Which is where a lot of people's problems with it stem. There's a lot of issues about Network 4, but it introduces, like, one, there are two things above all it does that make it impossible for me to hate. One is the introduction of these new sprites, because I love them. They're amazing. And two is the introduction of another system we can't really talk about yet because we just don't have access to it. What the hell? Oh shit! Looks like we got another problem stirring. Of course, the solution comes from Megaman and Lan. See, he was looking for a Lady Navi in Dentech 3. I mean, Dentech, so... Gee, I wonder who he's gonna get. And also, yeah, to find them, just follow the bodies. Yeah, I will say this. This is also worth, uh-oh. Gutsman and Glide are down. Kidnap the roll. We just got the eye code, but it doesn't matter. Oh no, he's still on the net, my fault. You know, it'd be faster to go through the eyes. She's got a rug of her face. What the hell? Also, we're gonna have a lot of new Navi designs to talk about. Because even the generic Navis are no longer just like, you know, recolors of the same exact Navi. Because up until this point, all the Navis have looked exactly the same. Though Mr. Prague has like a smile that I will see in my nightmares. But yeah, it's no longer just the generic stock model in different colors. Or just the heal navs and the security navs. There's various other Navis we're gonna see now. as per usual, when traversing the net like this, I'm going to end up using Buster Max just because generic battles are generic. Ooh, good ship, good ship. So, okay, actually, you know what? This is a good time to talk about this. You may notice that there's a lot more elements. Because back in Battle Networks 1 to 3, there was only really the core elements with fire, water, electricity, and wood. Now we have both new types. If we go to air shot here, you can see we've got the air element, sword element now for all the blade battle ships. Invisible has its own symbol, and Crackout has, I believe most panel affecting ships have this symbol. And even the recoveries have their own. And the attacks have an addition and minus symbol. There are, there's another one which is, I believe it is Break Element. Break Element is quite possibly the most useful one you'll find. Because the way Break Element works is it pierces guards, including Metors. Yeah, why haven't you give Megaman a jetpack? It's kind of weird that Megaman can't fly, because in Megaman, I don't believe it was a thing actually until Beast, they would give Megaman a jetpack, or at least while he is cross-fused with land. Which, okay, you know what? I guess while we're going, I'll talk about this because I've mentioned it. If this isn't the first time I've mentioned it. Cross-fusion. Cross-fusion was a thing exclusive to the Mega Man anime. In particular, it started becoming a thing during Mega Man Access. What it would happen is, NetOps and NetNavis, who were in a huge, like an actually synced mindset, were able to use a synchro chip, which is a special battle chip, to cross-fuse. Only in certain areas, but it would give basically the NetOp armor of the NetNavi. An example of people who could do it was Lan Hikari, Chod with Proto-Man. I'm trying to think here who else we've seen. Princess Pride with Nightman. And I'm trying to remember who else that we've seen. Oh yeah, and not Shade Man, Shadow Man. Ah yes. Who wants to talk about Sonics? Yep, and fuck. Yeah, certain frequencies can really fuck you up. We need to find a solution to this. Battle 4 also has a little bit of an interesting thing we're going to be talking about later. And here we go, the battle campaign. So, yes, net battles will now be against generic navies. It will not just be against, you know, custom net navies. And you know what? I like it. They have their own movesets and everything. Like, hell, he's got his own form of cannon. Great. His form of cannon here is not a hit scan like ours. Come on, come into the front row. Ooh, and I got a counter hit. So actually, here's the thing. The real life Pete event. Ooh. Yeah, no, it's a good thing. Look, well, actually, depending, it might not. Like, so it all depends on how. Because the further away you get, it would have less of an effect on you. So it might be bothering the people farther away, but it's just not noticeable. Because land is like right, it's basically the equivalent of being right next to a speaker. And some noise cancelling earphones and we're good. So I will say I love the tower computer here. It's nice and creepy. And it fits for our vampire navvy. Some more regular memory up. Quick run around, look for any ballots or any chips. There are actually some interesting battle chips we'll get throughout the course of this game. I feel Battle Network 4 is where they start getting a little bit more creative. Because, like, Battle Network 1 to 3 had, like, 3 different versions of the same chip. And the only difference was hits enemy, different fire pattern. I should have grabbed the other, just in case. Okay, we get 10 seconds with the sonar on. We gotta catch as many as we can in the 10 seconds. Oh, fuck off! How did that count as a counter hit? Wait, really? It counted on its return? I think Megaman lets you know if you got them all, but I'll double check. Oh! Fuck. I was off that path. Remember correctly, Battle 4 also has like the slowest buster, but you know what? I'll be perfectly honest. That doesn't bother me so much because it does kind of promote these speed programs for Navicup. Mr. Program went to town. Fear Mr. Program. He is the most powerful entity in this game. Yeah, I love just how decrepit this place is. It really does add to the vibe of the enemy here. Cyber Bats. Let's actually create a save data, because I haven't saved yet. Ooh, yes! I forgot that was here. Okay, I don't need 4 swords. So I'll swap out... Buckback. While swords do tend to be my bread and butter in this franchise, I love me a good sword battle, a good set of sword battle chips. Battle Arc 6 is where they're really gonna start shining in terms of my playstyle. Like, I'll be perfectly honest, there were 2 things that made me sit down and go, yeah, we're doing Greiger and Falazar. So there was actually 2 things that made me decide to do Red Sun over Blue Moon. The best way to describe it is in terms of the unique systems between the 2. Blue Moon is a little bit more balanced around the board. But Red Sun has some of the most powerful. 2 in particular pretty much sell Red Sun as being a powerhouse. Ooh, good old double delete. God, I'm getting so many guard battle chips. I can imagine that the Mr. Prog is just using like kung fu moves. Here we go. No. Okay, so what we're going. Also, one last thing to talk about. I know we're doing like a lot of talk, but this is the introduction of a whole new style from Battle Network. You may notice that the custom screen did go through one change. It now only has 8 slots, counting the 2 dead ones, and the add button was removed. So that burning chips is no longer a thing. If you do not have, if you have a bunch of useless chips, you kind of have to use one. So dead hands are a legitimate problem in the following games. But there is a solution in various solutions actually to dead hands. Yep. Let's talk about Shade Man. We got a nice vampire nabby here, very reminiscent of his original design. But I do like the goatee. And I also like the fact that he's got like the ears on the side. It works. Also talking about Shade Man. Shade Man is a solo nabby. He does not have a net up. So as you may notice, none of our attacks are hitting. So I gotta say, I do like Chod's new portrait. It works. I also really like Proto Man's. There he goes. What is that? It looks like battle chip. So we got some unknown data. Also, thank you for just teleporting us right back so we don't have to backtrack. Also, Higsby's shop has a new design and I really like it. Because again, it's what we'll be seeing till the end of the series. Chip trader is also a thing. Gonna put in some of these guard battle chips. Oh my god, I'm so happy I did that. I did it just to burn out all like the extra guard chips I got. But the first thing you give me is another longsword battle chip. Fuck yes. I forgot they only give you recover 10s for the start of this game. It's a little bit more brutal in that regard. Brand new chip. Well, may I introduce the concept of dark chips? Basically, if you use this, your Navi's going to hell. So for those who don't get how we find and get battle chips of viruses, the way it works is you get the data and you insert a blank chip and it processes through the PET into a blank chip. That data has ran through the PET for the dark chip. It's like a virus. Never use a dark chip. The Dex code. Quite possibly the most useful of any of our friends' codes, since Dex is right at the end of Dentech 3. Yeah, the dark chips is going to be a concept going throughout the entirety of this game. Dark chips were actually a main story element of the Megaman Access anime. The way they worked in Access was they would insert a dark chip and the Navi would get an extreme power-up, but bugs... Wait, actually, when even bugs, I believe you see it first on Beastman. Beastman starts using so much, he starts to actually decay. And good Navis who used them... Well, one Navi in particular who used it did turn evil. Has extreme danger. Got people from all over the world for this. Dr. Regal, from an infamous military state. So, interesting thing actually, Dr. Regal has no parallel to the classic Mega Man. Because Cossack and Wily are parallel to characters from the original. Dr. Hikari is Dr. Light, since, for those unaware, Hikari is Japanese for light, or at least to my limited understanding. Yeah, this is a brand new character who's never appeared before. And yeah, no, this is a whole plotline that's going to be going on in the background. It makes sense for Lan not to really know about this plotline since he's a kid and it's an asteroid. This isn't like, you know, net terrorism that would actively have an effect on Lan's life. God damn it, Megaman, let us sleep! Oh, right. Yeah, that's a thing. These are really good about giving you, if you're in an area, remember that they're pretty decent about giving you codes for that area. So it does save a little bit of running around in the real world. Yeah, Battletown 3, Battletown 4 is gonna have a little bit of a different structure compared to the other games. I'll be honest, I'd say 5 is where they really find a good structure. I'm gonna try on Buster Max mode because it's the only way I'm gonna get that green mystery data. Since the boomerang virus would loop around and hit the mystery data. Ooh, an Astra Cannon. That's not bad, but not what I'd want. If I want anything from Cannon, I want Cannon C. But yeah, the Candom viruses are not a thing anymore, so battling them for the Cannon battle chip is sadly not going to be a thing anymore. But that's here. Just so I don't have any overlap in terms of my cannon battle chips. So interesting actually to talk about the wide shot viruses there. They will never fire from the center. You're giving me... No! Let my immature humor stay. Follow me. Yeah, we don't go anywhere. I'll talk to you in a moment. So you want us to find gold bugs. A couple of these are actually pretty easy. I'm going to do his last. And so they're gold bugs. They look like twigs, but they're gold colored. Males are active during the day and easy to find, but the females are very shy and hide during the day. They only live in natural green areas. And they can be inside people's homes. That's all the hints are given. Well, there's only 2 areas we could go to, and I'm pretty sure this is an area that's considered natural and green. Yep, there, right there will be the first bug. And yeah, it being inside people's homes is actually a really good hint, because if we go and talk to Yai, there we go. Nice and simple. Oh shit, wait, what? I didn't see the riddle. Fuck. 1, 6. So 1 plus 5 plus 7 plus 14 plus 6 minus 33. Yeah, this is a weird thing that they started doing, in particular in Battle Networks 4 and 5 with puzzles. 4 is actually, I mean, 5 is a little bit better with them. Why? You know, this is actually kind of weirdly a prediction for how our world is with cell phones. We have cell phones. What? Where's my PETs? I want one. Oh wait, I just realized. I could have done with a charge shot anyway. This is about the most I've used air shot. I don't really use it in the late game. It's just not strong enough. Okay, as long so yeah, bro, these guys can hit the entire side row and your back row. As long as you stay dead center, you'll never get hit by the boomerang. So, yep, we need to explore. So there's a reason I went and did everything in the order I did everything. You can only take one request at a time, but with the order of how I did everything, it's gonna make it a little bit faster. So first things first, we gotta work our way back to the den area. I'll say, I do like this music for the net. I forget how this chip works. I want to see. Do I have to get hit first? I'm gonna take a couple hits while I experiment with that battle chip. I remember correctly, the Navi we're looking for is over right here. But a shy Navi who lies to everyone he meets for the first time. I'd really like a heat shot battle chip. Thank you, game. Ooh, and double crack. That's at least interesting. It's more useful than normal crack out. So, as we're still going though, there are, if I remember correctly, some areas of the net you will not visit on certain playthroughs. Like, there are just some doors that you will not certain playthroughs on certain versions. So, like, if you have Blue Moon, you're actually gonna get access to some areas that Red Sun doesn't go to. And vice versa. I think I remember where this guy is. The annoying thing is, I remember where the village is, I just forget where the Navis are. And how to get to them. Okay, there we go. You should be... Yep. Select town or high areas? Well, we know of a high area and an elect town. I just wanted to see if they had an item in there. And you can jack in. So actually, interesting thing about the advanced PET as compared to the other ones we've had up to here, all the other PETs have actually been wired. This is the first PET that actually used a Bluetooth sensor. Or at least that's how it worked in the series. But yep. Yep, we have to fight a heal Navi. So, thing is about fighting a heal Navi, you may notice that it has a question mark above his head. Means he's got a battle chip. We have no idea what battle chip it is. And it was Area Steel. Burn the recovery. I gotta be honest, I really do like the Heel Navi's design in terms of like combat. Nice and painless. Out. You know, there's a series of tournaments that we're gonna be dealing with, but they kind of serve as the main bulk of the story, with incidents happening around them. The tournaments really just serve as an excuse to get Land where he needs to be. Let's see who else is qualified. So we got a Heel Navi, we got Gutsman, an unknown Navi, a Heel Navi, and 2 normals, as well as an unknown Navi fighting Gutsman. And yeah, no, even these generic Navis are gonna have unique net op. It's honestly just a weird and wacky cast at times. What the fuck? What the fuck? You know, I gotta agree, like, what the fuck? How the fuck did you get on the roof? Every time he walks away, you hear that click, that clacking. Because he actually wears, I forget what the actual term is, but he wears, like, the wooden shoes. Say he was going to a Lectown. Oh, excuse me. You know, Lance got a point. What? They said we're going to Town 3. And good thing we have a shortcut there now. So another little change about the way computers work is that since they got rid of the squares, all of the bulletin boards are actually moved to different desktops. In particular, your friends and anyone you use to get into any specific area. They have a couple different hints about viruses, program advances, certain secrets. So, you know, check it out every so often. Ooh, time bomb. Oh shit. So, this section coming up is actually kind of reminiscent of the original Pokemon. Yep, we're gonna have to fight all of them. Fuck! That hit, that would have killed him. Go, one down. Let me take out their viruses first. Eel Navies are actually a little bit of a pain just because they move so fast. Fuck off with this area steal bullshit, that's my thing. Wait, okay, how do I use this? Oh, okay. So the way that chip works is if the enemy is in a counter frame. Go. You know, okay, so just because I need to talk about the emotion window. To enter the other states, I believe you need to take, like, really heavy damage, and then Mega Man gets anxious. There's also, I don't know if it's in this game or not, but there's also a state for being angry. And I believe if you're angry, Mega Man, like, receives double damage, but deals double damage. Though I don't remember if that's in this game or only in 5 and 6. At least they moved Mega Man right over. Yep, now we have to fight 3 heal Navis in a row. Okay, got rid of the one with the area steal. Gotta save between every fight. Yeah, I'm like really shit with that battle chip. Ooh, Program Advance time! So yes, going into this game, we no longer have the Zeta Cannon. Instead, we get a one-shot, 300 damage cannon. And you know what? It's a lot, I'll be honest, it's so much more useful. Should just stop with the fucking mini boomers on these guys. Method to my madness. It's so when the one they have decides to go for area steal. Ha! Wasted your area steal. I think I'll see where we are time-wise. I think I'm going to end today with fighting Dex. Before we go, let's do some quick changes to the folder. Now, I'm surprised we haven't got the roll battle chip yet. Normally we see it by now. Lan, a bad boy? What? We'll say love that entrance. Yeah, Tetsu's heal Navi, as you see here, has triple the HP as the normal heal Navi, and his attacks hit a lot harder. But keep your head cool. And depending, oh yeah, I forgot he has that. Just don't panic. Okay, now you can panic. He also will summon viruses. Nice and simple. For the last time on this, for this game, you hear him walking into the sunset. So talk about who Gutsman fought. Gutsman was actually fighting Sparkman. So yeah, we got, which, I don't know if we ever fight Sparkman. Yep, our next opponent is someone we've beat multiple times at this point. We'll be fighting Dex, and also, it's the return of his little brother. Uh-oh. Oh, shit! What the fuck? What the fuck? Old man in square. We'll look for an old man in the square. And more than likely means in Elect Town. Let's see what we got with the memo. In town area 3, the green navvy is. So we're looking for Green Navi in Town Area 3. I mean, this is kind of a... It's not the first game to do this, but this is a fun little play with the text format. Yeah, I'm probably gonna call though after we beat Gutsman, just because it's gonna give me it'll give me the last chance to talk about, not last chance, a chance to talk about the last new mechanic of this game. Since everything else is just mechanics returning from previous games. Navi Cuss is almost identical with some minor changes. And I mean really minor. The green Navi here. I assume it doesn't mean the shopkeeper. Get another wide shot battleship, because that is always useful. Another Asterix cannon. So, while I'm running around looking for this, actually, talk about something really quick. This scenario is actually unique to Red Sun. If you're playing Blue Moon, you will actually get a completely different scenario involving Aquaman, where he'll flood the net, and you have to chase him down. Try looking inside flower vase. Spiral. So something about flower vases. Maybe the Dendome? Arc script, and then it cuts off. Sparks? Fuck. Wait. I think I know. I'm just an idiot. I was right there. Mr. Frog, third from the right. I was right. We did have to come up here. I just was wrong on the order. Third from right. Oh, great, a virus. Oh, of course it's a multi-fight. Those are actually one of the few viruses that could avoid Time Bomb. Once I get rid of... Okay, it wasn't even gonna be enough to break it in the first place. And what'd I say? Can avoid fucking Time Bomb. Let's head all the way back to Den Area 1. I'll battle any I find along the way, but believe we're looking for heal navies as usual. Oh, wow. It's not often I get to load all the chips on the custom screen. Found data 2. Oh, there's another heal navi. I'd venture guess that's gonna be data 1 over there. Well, fuck you. Let's see. I believe the rest are, since the rest haven't been in, weren't in Den or Town 1. I think it's Town 2 and 3. I just saw one down there. I saw the purple. Fuck! I know where I can get a bubbler, but I don't know if it's the letter we need. Yeah, so Z-Saver is a long sword, a wide sword, and then a very long sword. Basically, it's gonna hit two in front of you, 3, and then all the way to the back. And each hit deals 100 damage. Very powerful chip. Personal terminal. A giraffe. I actually don't know. Hot dog. Go, more down. Another guard battle chip, and some more bug frags. How many does that put us at? 4. I'm kind of mixed on the idea of making bug frags random drops from the from those, from like the mystery data and battles, because God, it makes bug frag grinding so much harder. I forget if there's an easier way to bug frag grind. So my plan's going to be, this should be the bubbler I need. I'm annoyed because I was here earlier. I could have bought it then. Ah! I'm correct, the board part's useful because, well, if you notice there was the thin walkways in the town area, I believe we can navigate those with the board part. So it does make it a little bit of a time save. It's only 2,000 Zenny, which is pretty easy to get since you can get it from the mystery data. Or not. Okay, we can't use it yet. And then we're gonna need it later. Okay, I had to double check. So, the board is never something that will be mandatory. It's something we're going to be building over the course of the game. It won't, but we can't finish it yet. It is a bit of a money sink, though. I think it's just the 4, right? Yeah, so I think with that we can jack out and we can go into this area and we should be able to finally see who kidnapped Chaozu. Or not? Wait, wasn't it 4? Or was it 5? No way, I did miss one. I had to double check the dialogue. So think of where we've been on the map. I think I know where it is. It's the only area we haven't been to. So I will say one thing that this game definitely has over Battle Network 3. Oh my god, the encounter rate is not nearly as bad. I saw heal nav. Wait, what? Oh. What the fuck you do? It's still... Bosses are actually the reason why I love using Vulcan chips so much. Well, just net battles in general. Let's see who did it. another battle for us? Oh wow, spiky EX. Still no match for the Z-Saber. Lan and Megaman, you two sometimes are too innocent. Oh god, sounds like the crowd's getting angry. Dex is actually asking for time. Back safe and sound. Chowser's been really quiet since we found him. No holding back. Yeah, it's just like Dex. No way he'd hold back. Here we go. We're gonna give Gutsman an honest battle here. No Buster Max this go round. Overall, he fights exactly the same he did in every other game, if I remember correctly. He doesn't have any new moves. But we do. Another boss down. He hasn't beat us for the past 3 games, and, well, sadly, this is the last time we're actually going to be able to battle Gutsman. He faked a kidnapping. I think we should talk about that. And his soul is communed. Yep, let's give this program a try. May I introduce... My only issue is that it's terribly introduced into the story, because it just happens. But with that, we gain access to Double Soul. Yeah, with it, we can actually merge chips and get different effects. Gutsman's soul is going to require a crack chip, or any kind of panel chip, so anything here. On a second. There you go. So anything with this symbol, you use it, and then click Unite. With that, let's give it a try. Gutsoul will trigger automatically. And our charge shot is now a Guts Punch. Guts Punch. And then our standard buster is now can turn into a Guts Machine Gun, and also provides invincibility, which makes it better than Guts style back in Battle Number 3. And you can never use normal chips. And also you can't use regular chips. So what he means is you can't like just assign a crack out to appear in the opening hand and use that. Yeah, you can only use a Double Soul once per battle, and the Double Soul will only last for 3 turns. With that, here's some more information on Gutsoul. Now let's go see who our next opponent is, and then we're gonna call it. So I believe there's another... I don't believe we go right into this fight. Yeah, there's another mini scenario. But with that though, we're gonna call it for the introduction to Megaman Battle Network 4. It's the most divisive of the Battle Network games. I like it mostly because it introduces Double Soul, and Double Soul and its successor in the Cross system are 2 of my favorite systems in Battle Network. I could check something out. If I remember, no, I might be thinking of I think I'm thinking of the Cross system in Battle Network 6. But I believe if you get hit by your weakness, you get knocked out of the style change, or the Double Soul. But I might be thinking of the Cross system. With that though, I hope everyone enjoys the rest of their day. I hope you all enjoy on Twitch. I hope you all enjoy the rest of your night. As usual, the reminder, we do stream this over on Twitch. The standard stream schedule has been Mondays are Soul Hackers, Tuesday is Megaman Battle Network, and Wednesday is going to be the start of, well, not the start, because we already did, but it's going to be more Ratchet and Clank. And then Fridays, as per usual, is going to be some Super Robot Wars, though that is always up in the air depending on my own work schedule. But with that, though, I hope you all enjoy the rest of your day, and I will see you all later.